Set now. Last race, Go There Racing, and centre of the line, the favourite Cheap Tint came out well over Philanderer. They were followed, getting away all right up on the inside by Pack and Plenty, who'll run to third. Fourth on the side is Temporary Use. And they were followed by Mega Alexander, and settling at the tail of the field from the wide draw is Cully Backy. So it's an Indian file pattern as they run the turn into the lane now. And the favourite Cheap Tint leads the way. 2 to go, a mile left to run. In second spot, stalking it at the moment as they run down the stretch is Philanderer. And they were followed by Pack and Plenty, Temporary Use, Mega Alexander. And 2 lengths away at the tail of the field is Cully Backy. 39.1 the lead time. Leaving the straight, Cheap Tint led. Second is Philanderer. Third spot occupied by Pack and Plenty, and fourth Temporary Use. Fifth at as they go into the back is Mega Alexander, and with absolutely no change, a carbon copy call through Cully Backy's last. So there's about 6 covering them as they run down the back straight, and the leader is the favourite Cheap Tint in the last. Runs down leading by about a length on Philanderer, Pack and Plenty, Temporary Use, Mega Alexander, and you know the drill. At the tail of the field, Cully Backy with absolutely 0 change in the order. They run their way down the side. 31.4 was the first quarter of the last mile, and the pilot is still Cheap Tint. Second Philanderer, third Pack and Plenty. Now Mega Alexander comes away from the inside, works around Temporary Use, and Cully Backy will get a toe into the race. They work into the straight, Winning Post, Judge and Bell in the last, and down the lane they come. And the leader is still Cheap Tint. Now Mega Alexander goes up strongly on the outside and pockets Philanderer. On the outside, Cully Backy with a real nice card into the race, followed by Pack and Plenty. And still at the tail of the field now is Temporary Use. As they start to bunch, you can almost throw a Kleenex over them into the back. 30.4 that next quarter, 61.8 the half. They've got 600 metres left to go. Down the back. And the leader is Cheap Tint. Second on the outside is Mega Alexander. Bailed away on the inside, Philanderer. Then Cully Backy, followed by Pack and Plenty. Last is Temporary Use. They come off the back straight at the 400 metres now. 29.2 the split. Cheap Tint the leader. On the outside trying to stay on is Mega Alexander. Then came Philanderer. Cully Backy was pulled out 3 deep and was put under pressure. And then came Pack and Plenty, who eased to the outside to try and get into the race. And Temporary Use comes through the middle. There's only 2 lengths covering the entire field. Cheap Tint. Cully Backy's out after it. Down the outside, Pack and Plenty's trying to get to the lot of them. Cully Backy moves up in the middle. Cully Backy put the neck in front, pulls away, and Cully Backy wins the last, beats Pack and Plenty. Third home in the race was Cheap Tint, Temporary Use, Mega Alexander, and at the tail, Philanderer. 30 seconds, 2.12 the rate.